a heat sink.
My God! Ship right!
Cracking steel!
Him!
You're close.
This distress message calling hiding. All Autobots. What's wrong with you humans? Oh, no! See?
Check fire.
Always fighting. Up. There is one way you survive.
No.
Like a missile.
It is!
Dad! There's a missile!
Mine, run!
Calm down. He's not gonna hurt us. Get out of here. You're hurt, we're engineer. My name is Cade Yeager.
Prime.
Tessa, come here. He needs our help.
Set by human, gaped and took this form. My Autobot.
Is a contract. And
All of you! Science fears law!
Guys, it's me! Bring me out of this fight!
Stop!
They were my friends. Not a chip.
The code. I own.
Bring up station.
Galvatron and stick.
Engage.
For your country, for the world, human.
Tessa! Tessa!
Optimus, get up!
I can.
Your allegiance, these will always be from. You think he wants you back? We all. To the trash. Universe. Well, I come and... The Knights Temenos Prime. The specimens, the worst of what you... The creators want to sweep their chest
To no one.
It's the cosmic balance. Told.
Lockdown as Prime.
But I'm all about bad ideas.
drives full power. Beware of his bone grinders, bro.
We must be quick. We have the element.
Get it! I'll kill you! Not here. Let's go.
What?
Easy. Let's
Get the boss back. And the girl.
Then we'll need to sabotage.
10 minutes.
Is that what that sound is?
Set.
Humans, search the cell block.
Wait.
Mama.
Hurry up.
Hold up.
Come on, this thing's gonna find us. Hurry. Pitch out on me.
No, I got your back.
Are you ready?
Yeah. Whoa, okay.
Shit! Tessa!
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Trying to have a lot to catch up about, sweetie.
Big boy! Quarters.
Cage.
What's this? Festering ugly.
Oh, I think it's acid!
Yes.
I gotta hurt you now.
He's alive!
Detach! We can break free! We have no time!
Sensei.
Watch me.
You are not 18 years old.
Do not start with me.
All right, Tessa?
It's totally
I'm gonna
major.
have to point this gun.
You're trying to kill me?
I had to bust my... Hey, I'm gonna feel it! You're the best, Pete!
Bumblebee. Friendly. Organicus. I'm punching it. I'm sick of this.
Make the ship go faster!
Now slide back to reload. Good luck.
Where are you going? Punch, hold, slide, repeat! Go!
These alien guns kick ass.
Ready, and you are my goal.
Find Dorsey.
Run on.
Take them outside.
We had a dick.
Today I grant me seed. Seed in the large.
Others.
Joshua! Let's move, let's move, let's move!
Get out of the way!
You're amazing.
We're going to get...
It's here.
Those prototypes are out.
Others, it's the Autobot.
Hurry up, run!
Company. Climb, climb.
1 second away from knocking you out, taking the bomb, and just... Come on!
We got company shot.
It's not closing.
So let's wait.
That's a long way.
Go!
Perfect place to hide. A big glass box.
Kidding me? Legend, we must join forces. Stand with us.
There's no friggin' way I'm staying.
Lead you!
Giant car.
Come in! We're giving you free! Or die. Prove who we are.
Leadership or brainwashing us.
Now roll out! Anything that moves!
Yes, take the gun. Go ahead, take it. I don't want
All gonna die! Oh, baby! Take steps! Little help, little help! I'm out of ammo! Out of idea! Impossible!
Get up, Pound!
I can't go on.
Let's go.
I hate.
There's the bridge.
Back up, back, go!
Fall back!
Coming closer! Watch out! Down! Now circle back towards us! All right! Come here! Get up! Pull me down! Catch me! Down! Pull me! Can't get to see
Get this bomb over the bridge!
Stop the car!
Upon us all.
She never listens. Hey, you! Go! Go!
Yeah! Tell her right one way!
Come on, Tess. Come on, Tess. Come on, Tess.
Come on, come on, come on, come on! Yeah!
No.
You're gonna shoot my little... I swear to God! Just let her go! I'm telling you the truth. You will get away from my little girl now!
You got 2 seconds.
They want the truck!
Who are they? You're not not her boyfriend! What kind of cars are those? Well, coming up the back!
1-5, running on fumes, RTB.
They've got us cornered! I am not talking to you. Drive the car!
A whole other level.
Bro, focus, stop! Bring a check! I didn't know they were gonna send a death squad!
Good job, stranger from the...
Who's about the factory shake?
Cade!
Take out your guns.
Stick, grab my stick! What? Wait! Wait!
Calling all Autobots.
Awesome, but it was insane, right?
He's back!
At last, there is hope.
Missile.
We got your warning. We...
Humans of...
Hey guys, today we're diving into the colossal, explosion-packed world of Transformers, Age of Extinction. This flick kicks off with a bang, literally. We're whisked back to the Cretaceous period, millions of years ago, long before your grandpappy was even a twinkle in a single-celled organism's eye. Massive alien ships, looking a bit like cosmic vacuum cleaners, descend upon our unsuspecting prehistoric Earth. They're not here for a friendly visit, though. They're unleashing something called seeds, transforming dinosaurs into a metallic goo. Yeah, talk about an extinction-level event with a sci-fi twist. If you liked this sneak peek, hit the like button and subscribe. It's the best way to support the channel and let me know you want more Dot. Fast forward a few million years, and things aren't much better for our metallic pals. It's 5 years after the devastating Battle of Chicago, and humanity has decided that all Transformers, good or bad, are persona non grata, a shady Black Ops unit, hilariously named Cemetery Wind. Led by the utterly charming James Savoy, is on a relentless hunt. Their method, brutal and effective. We see them cornering Ratchet, our trusty Autobot medic, in a desolate, snowy landscape. The clanging of their weapons against his armor is just painful to hear, like 1,000 wrenches dropping at once. It's a tragic scene, highlighting the harsh new reality where even heroes are hounded like fugitives. The clink of their specialized weapons, designed to disable, rings with a chilling finality as Ratchet pleads for his life, only to be ruthlessly extinguished. Talk about a warm welcome for alien refugees, huh? Now, let's meet our human protagonist, Cade Yeager, played by Mark Wahlberg, who's basically a walking, talking can-do attitude with a wrench. Cade's a single dad and a struggling robotics inventor living in rural Texas, constantly on the verge of bankruptcy. He buys a rusty, beat-up semi-truck from a crumbling old movie theater, thinking he can salvage its parts to build something cool and finally get his daughter, Tessa, into college. The clatter of the old truck's engine as he hauls it back to his barn is almost deafening, a symphony of decay. He's got that classic dad vibe, trying to protect his teenage daughter while also trying to make a buck. You can practically smell the oil and rust, feel the grit under his fingernails as he starts tinkering. Little does he know, this isn't just any old truck. It's got a rather significant, sentient, secret hiding within its metallic shell. Cade, with his trusty welding torch, starts tinkering with the truck, trying to get it running. But as he begins to cut into its rusted exterior, the truck lets out a low, guttural groan, a sound that vibrates through the entire barn, rattling the tools on the workbench. Suddenly, metal grinds against metal, gears worry with an ancient power, and the rusty vehicle begins to shift and transform before his very eyes. It's Optimus Prime, leader of the Autobots, in his dilapidated state. The booming sound of his voice, though weakened, still carries that undeniable gravitas. Tessa, Cade's daughter, walks in just as Optimus reveals himself, and her jaw pretty much hits the dirt. The sheer scale of the transforming robot, the metallic clatter of the shifting plates, the visual spectacle of it all, is a pure sensory overload. It's like finding a supercar in a junkyard, except the supercar also happens to be a sentient alien warrior. Classic Tuesday, right? Well, you can't keep a giant alien robot a secret for long, especially when the government's got ears everywhere. Soon enough, Cemetery Wind, led by the utterly sinister Harold Attinger, shows up at Cade's farm. Black helicopters descend, their rotor blades slicing through the air with a menacing thrum, and heavily armed agents storm the property. Stomping boots of the soldiers, the shouted commands, it all creates an instant atmosphere of terror. They've been tracking Optimus, and they know he's there. Attinger, a truly nasty piece of work, reveals his disdain for all Transformers, making it clear they're not there for pleasantries. The crackling walkie-talkie communication and the metallic clicks of their weapons being readied send chills down your spine. It's a sudden, jarring shift from discovery to imminent danger, like realizing your new pet is actually a dinosaur and the zoo just found out. Cade, ever the protective dad, tries to stand his ground, but he's hopelessly outmatched against this well-oiled, highly aggressive military unit. Just when things seem dire, Optimus Prime, with a mighty roar that makes the very ground tremble, busts out of the barn in his truck form, shattering wood and metal with a resounding crash. The sound of splintering timber and the screech of tires on dirt is exhilarating. Cue the intense chase sequence. Cade, Tessa, and her secretly dating rally driver boyfriend Shane are caught right in the middle. Shane, bless his cotton socks, shows off some rather impressive driving skills, dodging bullets and weaving through the chaos. The whir of bullets whizzing past their heads and the thud of impacts against the truck's chassis are almost palpable. It's pure adrenaline, a desperate escape as Optimus protects his new human allies. The scene is a frantic ballet of destruction, with military vehicles flipping and crashing against the sheer force of Optimus's escape. You can almost feel the wind whip past as they make their getaway, leaving a trail of dust and very annoyed government agents. After a nail-biting escape, Optimus and his human companions finally link up with the remaining Autobots. The ever-loved Bumblebee, the cigar-chomping, battle-hardened Hound, the suave, samurai-inspired Drift, and the sarcastic, dual-wielding Crosshairs. The clatter and grind of their transformations as they emerge from their vehicle modes is a familiar comfort, a sound of reunion. The air is thick with tension as they exchange information. Optimus reveals the grave situation. Not only are humans hunting them, but a new formidable foe is on their trail. Lockdown, a ruthless bounty hunter. The low rumble of their voices as they strategize is filled with an understandable weariness, but also a fierce determination. It's a bittersweet reunion. Glad to be together, but facing an enemy far more dangerous than before. It's like getting the band back together, only the gig is a fight for survival against a universe-class hitman. Talk about high stakes. Speaking of Lockdown, we don't have to wait long for his grand entrance. This guy isn't your typical Decepticon. He's a neutral bounty hunter, a cold, calculating professional with a face that turns into a gigantic cannon. The booming sound of his transformation and the metallic clank of his heavy footsteps announce his arrival with terrifying clarity. He's a sleek, gray predator, all sharp angles and deadly intent. He confronts the Autobots, revealing his alliance with Cemetery Wind, but his true allegiance is to the mysterious creators who want Optimus back. The thud of his specialized weaponry as he attacks is heavy and impactful. It's clear from the start that Lockdown is on another level, a true threat. His dialogue is chillingly detached, delivered with a gravelly growl that sends shivers down your spine. He's not interested in Earth's squabbles. He just wants his prize. A real ends justify the means kind of guy. If the end is delivering Optimus to some unknown, shadowy overlords, the Autobots soon uncover the truth behind Cemetery Wind's advanced weaponry. A powerful tech company called Kinetic Solutions Incorporated, or KSI for short, is at play. This corporate behemoth, led by the charismatic but ethically dubious Joshua Joyce, is actually reverse engineering Transformer technology. They're basically harvesting dead Transformers for their invaluable Transformium to create their own robotic army. Cade and Shane, acting as the human scout team, fly a small drone through the bustling cityscape of Chicago, sending it into the high-tech, gleaming skyscraper that is KSI headquarters. The faint whirr of the drone and the click of the joystick are the only sounds as they navigate its labyrinthine corridors. It's a tense infiltration, revealing the extent of humanity's betrayal, not just hunting Autobots, but dissecting them for profit. You can practically hear the subtle hum of the advanced machinery within the facility, a testament to their unsettling progress. It's like finding out your neighbor isn't just borrowing your sugar, but is actually cloning your pet. Inside KSI, Cade makes a truly horrifying discovery. He sees firsthand how Transformium, that adaptable, programmable metal, is being manipulated. Holographic projections and the soft hum of machinery fill the sterile labs. What looks like shimmering liquid metal morphs and reforms with unnerving fluidity into new Transformer bodies, and then the shocker, the head of Megatron, our old arch nemesis, is being used to craft KSI's prized creation. The guttural snarls and metallic clicks of distress from the captured Decepticon sparks trapped within these new bodies are chilling. They're basically animating dead warriors, like a high-tech Frankenstein's monster. He also witnesses the birth of Stinger, a Bumblebee-esque drone, but with a definite evil vibe. The buzzing and worry of the Transformium as it coalesces into these new synthetic beings is a truly unsettling sound. It's not just a robot factory. It's a techno-necromancy lab, playing God with alien souls. Optimus, fueled by righteous fury at humanity's hubris and the grotesque desecration of his fallen comrades, decides it's time for a direct intervention. With a mighty roar, he smashes through the gleaming glass facade of the KSI building, the sound of shattering glass echoing like a thunderclap across the city. The Autobots follow suit, turning the corporate headquarters into their personal demolition derby. The thud of giant robot feet on polished floors, the metallic screeches as they tear through walls, it's a symphony of chaos. Optimus, a whirlwind of metallic justice, makes his presence known, dismantling KSI's operations with swift, powerful blows. He's not subtle, and he's not messing around. It's like a corporate takeover, but instead of spreadsheets, they're destroying literal assets. The terrified screams of the scientists and corporate drones add a human layer to the metallic mayhem, highlighting the sheer scale of the Autobots' fury. Of course, KSI isn't just going to roll over. They unleash their prizefighter, Galvatron, on Optimus. This isn't just a battle, it's a clash of ideologies. Galvatron, with Megatron's spark influencing him, is cunning and ruthless. His body allows him to reform and reassemble mid-fight, making him a frustratingly difficult opponent. The metallic clang of their blows, the worry of Galvatron's shifting parts, the sheer force of their impacts. It's a visual and auditory feast for destruction fans. Optimus, relying on raw power and experience, finds himself up against a foe who literally can't be pinned down. It's like trying to fight a puddle. Every time you land a punch, it just reforms. The ground trembles with each impact, sending shockwaves through the cityscape. This isn't just about winning a fight. It's about the future of Transformer technology. And Optimus realizes the true horror of what KSI has unleashed. Just when you think things can't get any more complicated, Lockdown, always the professional party crasher, makes his grand entrance. His massive ship descends from the sky, casting an ominous shadow over Chicago. With a terrifying whirry sound, it deploys a gigantic magnetic beam that indiscriminately sweeps up everything metallic in its path. Autobots, KSI, drones, even chunks of buildings, the screams of metal being torn from its foundations. The grinding and groaning of structures under immense magnetic force is utterly disorienting. It's a desperate scramble as Cade, Tessa, and Shane try to escape the metallic vortex. You can almost feel the pull of the magnet, the sensation of being dragged upwards against your will. Lockdown doesn't care whose side you're on. If you're metal, you're coming with him. It's the ultimate take-all prisoners tactic, proving he's definitely not playing by anyone's rules but his own. Talk about an alien intervention, literally ripping up the city. Against all odds, our heroes manage to escape Lockdown's magnetic grasp, but not without a terrifying freefall. Optimus, clutching his human companions, crash lands in the desolate deserts of China, the impact sending a plume of sand high into the air. The crunch of sand and rock under their metallic forms, the metallic groans of battered Autobots, fills the air. It's a moment of relief mixed with utter exhaustion. They're battered, bruised, and now stranded halfway across the world. Realization dawns on them that Lockdown isn't just hunting them locally, he's global. They need a plan, and fast. The dry, dusty air, the vast, empty landscape, it all amplifies their isolation. This isn't a vacation, folks. This is a cosmic game of hide-and-seek, where the seeker has a starship and a very aggressive attitude. And somewhere in the back of your mind, you can almost hear the faint, distant hum of Lockdown's ship still tracking them, a constant reminder of the ever-present danger. Back at KSI Attinger, the human villain we all love to hate finally drops the pretense of being a patriotic hero. He meets with Joyce and reveals his true selfish motivations. It turns out he cut a deal with Lockdown, deliver Optimus, and in return, Attinger gets the seed. This isn't just any old seed. It's an alien device that transforms organic matter into transformium, the hushed, conspiratorial tones of their conversation. The subtle glint of ambition in Attinger's eyes paints a clear picture of his villainy. He plans to give the seed to Joyce, who will then use it to create vast quantities of transformium, essentially creating a new era of human-made transformers and making them both obscenely rich. It's a chilling moment, the sound of their cynical plotting almost worse than the explosions. It's pure greed masquerading as progress, a dangerous combination that could spell doom for humanity and possibly the planet. You can almost hear the metallic shimmer of the seed as he holds it up, a symbol of potential wealth and ultimate destruction. Realizing they're severely outmatched by both Lockdown and the human-made Decepticons, Optimus knows they need a game-changer. He leads his small band of Autobots and the humans through treacherous mountain terrain to a hidden valley, where a colossal ancient alien ship lies, crashed and dormant. The heavy thud of their footsteps across the rocky ground, the whisper of the wind through the desolate peaks sets a somber mood. This ship, he reveals, is a prison holding legendary warriors from a forgotten age. The air crackles with an almost mystical energy as they approach. It's a desperate gambit, a search for hope in the most unlikely of places. It's like finding Excalibur in a cosmic junkyard, except instead of a sword, it's a bunch of very angry, very large metallic dinosaurs. What could possibly go wrong? Inside, the ship, Optimus, discovers the legendary Dinobots Grimlock, the mighty T-Rex, Strafe, the two-headed pterodactyl, Slug, the Triceratops, and Scorn, the Spinosaurus. These aren't your friendly neighborhood Autobots. They're ferocious, ancient warriors, imprisoned for eons, and not exactly thrilled to be disturbed. To earn their allegiance, Optimus does what any self-respecting leader would do. He challenges Grimlock, their fearsome leader, to a battle. The ground shakes with the thunderous roars of Grimlock and the metallic clashes of Optimus's blows. Grimlock, breathing fire and snapping his massive jaws, puts Optimus through a grueling test of strength and will. The piercing shriek of Grimlock's roar and the heavy thud of his steps are deafening. The raw power of this confrontation, the visceral impact of metal against metal, is absolutely thrilling. Optimus, showing both might and wisdom, eventually tames the beast, earning the grudging respect of the Dinobots. They're a wild card, but a powerful one, like recruiting a pack of very large, very angry, fire-breathing robot pets. With the Dinobots grudgingly on board, our augmented Autobot team, along with Cade, Tessa, and Shane, makes their way to Hong Kong. The city is a vibrant, bustling metropolis, unaware of the metallic storm brewing above it. The distant rumble of traffic and the general hum of a city full of life stands in stark contrast to the grim determination of our heroes. The Dinobots, majestic and terrifying, stand ready on the rooftops of towering skyscrapers, their metallic skins gleaming under the city lights. This is it, the calm before the inevitable, earth-shattering storm. The air hangs heavy with anticipation, and you can practically hear the quiet click of their gears as they prepare for the epic showdown. It's like setting up the biggest, baddest chess match, but instead of pawns, you have fire-breathing robot dinosaurs and laser-wielding Autobots. The battle ignites when Galvatron, manipulated by Addinger's greed, lobs the seed into the heart of Hong Kong. The device activates with a blinding flash and a thunderous explosion that rips through the cityscape. The ground trembles, buildings crumble, and the air is filled with the terrifying sound of matter being instantly transmuted into shimmering transformium. It's absolute devastation, a terrifying display of its power. The screams of the fleeing civilians and the roar of the blast create a cacophony of terror. This isn't just a localized explosion. It's an instantaneous industrial revolution, turning entire city blocks into raw material for KSI. It's a moment of pure, unadulterated chaos, and the Autobots realize the true extent of the danger, not just for themselves, but for all of humanity. Addinger's cynical plan is now in full swing, and its metallic ramifications are spreading rapidly. This is the moment we've all been waiting for. Optimus Prime, with a mighty leap, mounts Grimlock, riding the giant, fire-breathing T-Rex into battle. The earth-shattering thud of Grimlock's colossal footsteps is exhilarating, a primal rhythm of war. The other Dinobots, Strafe, Slug, and Scorn, follow, unleashing their ancient, untamed fury on KSI's army of drones, the metallic crunch of drones being torn apart, the fiery roars of the Dinobots, and the laser fire from both sides creates an intense soundscape of war. It's a truly spectacular sight, a clash of primal force and advanced technology. You can practically feel the heat from Grimlock's fire, the vibrations of their charge. It's like watching a heavy metal concert where the instruments are giant robots and the stage is a ravaged city. The Autobots, alongside their monstrous allies, push back against the overwhelming numbers, a testament to their unwavering will to protect Earth. Just as the Autobots and Dinobots start to gain the upper hand, Lockdown, ever the spoilsport, decides to re-enter the fray. His massive ship descends, and with that familiar, terrifying worry sound, activates its giant magnetic beam, focusing its immense power on Optimus. The groaning and screeching of metal as Optimus is forcefully lifted off the ground. Struggling against the invisible force is agonizing to hear. Lockdown's objective was always Optimus, and he finally has his prize. He drags Optimus onto his ship, effectively removing the Autobot leader from the battlefield, leaving his comrades and the humans in a desperate struggle. It's a gut-wrenching moment, the sound of Optimus's pained grunts highlighting the gravity of his capture. It's like the final boss just pulled the main character into an inescapable dungeon, leaving the rest of the party to fend for themselves against a horde of minions. Amidst the chaos of the citywide battle, with drones flying and Dinobots stomping, Savoy, the human enforcer for Attinger, manages to corner and capture Tessa. He drags her onto Lockdown's ship, the thud of her struggling against his grip, the muffled cries of her protest, making it a truly tense moment. His intention is clear: use her as bait to lure Cade, knowing the protective father will follow. The worry of the ship's internal mechanisms, the metallic echo of footsteps in its cold corridors, adds to the sense of isolation and danger Tessa faces. Cade, witnessing his daughter's capture, is driven by a primal protective rage, throwing caution to the wind. The desperation in his voice as he realizes she's gone is palpable. It's a classic villain move, hitting our hero where it hurts most, making the stakes incredibly personal, driven by a father's unwavering love. Cade, with Bumblebee's steadfast assistance, bravely infiltrates Lockdown's massive ship. The metallic groans and creaks of the alien vessel, the distant hum of its engines, create an eerie claustrophobic atmosphere. It's a high-stakes rescue mission, with Cade navigating the treacherous corridors, dodging alien security systems and human agents. The soft clicks of his boots on the metal grating, the muffled sounds of his hurried breathing, amplify the tension. Bumblebee, ever loyal, provides backup. His quiet whirs and subtle beeps, a comforting presence in the intimidating alien environment. This isn't just about saving Tessa. It's about Cade proving he can protect his daughter, no matter the odds. It's like a deadly game of alien peekaboo, but with much higher stakes and way more lasers. Meanwhile, Joshua Joyce, the CEO of KSI, finally has his Comtujuses moment, witnessing the apocalyptic destruction his creations, fueled by the seed, are wreaking upon Hong Kong. The utter chaos and loss of human life finally makes him question his ruthless pursuit of profit. The distant screams of panic and the loud crashes of collapsing buildings finally penetrate his capitalist armor. The look of remorse on his face, the subtle catch in his breath as he sees the true horror of his actions, signifies a shift. He realizes he's crossed a line, prioritizing power over humanity. With a newfound sense of responsibility, he decides to help the Autobots, becoming an unlikely ally in the fight. It's a classic villain redemption arc, proving that even a corporate titan can find his conscience when facing the end of the world. The sound of his frantic commands to his remaining staff now holds a genuine urgency, a desperate plea to undo the damage. With Cade's help, Optimus is freed from his restraints on Lockdown's ship. The metallic groaning of his chains breaking and the satisfying thud as he lands back on solid ground is a cheer-worthy moment. He quickly grabs his iconic sword, the sharp metallic shriek of its unsheathing, a prelude to his fury, and plunges back into the thick of the battle, re-energized and more determined than ever. He rejoins the remaining Autobots and Dinobots, who are still valiantly holding their own against Galvatron and the relentless waves of KSI drones. But Optimus has a more personal score to settle. He sets his sights on Lockdown, who is still lurking, his face cannon gleaming. The clash of Optimus's sword against the myriad of drones, the resounding thud of each impact, speaks of a leader reborn, ready to finish this fight once and for all. This is it. The leader is back, and he's not happy. While Optimus is locked in his epic struggle, Cade faces his own human demon, Harold Attinger. Their confrontation takes place amidst the collapsing, transformium-laden structures of Hong Kong. The creaks and groans of stressed metal around them, making it feel like the world is literally falling apart. It's a brutal, personal fight, not with alien tech, but with raw human desperation. Cade, armed with a pistol, and Attinger, a seasoned but villainous agent, exchange blows and bitter words. The grunts of effort, the sharp crack of punches, the desperate scrambling as the ground beneath them gives way, heightens the tension. Cade is fighting not just for his life, but for his daughter, for the injustice done to him and Optimus. The determination etched on his face, the frantic rhythm of his breathing, speaks volumes. It's the human element of the larger war, a personal grudge match in the middle of an apocalypse. The main event, Optimus Prime and Lockdown finally go head-to-head in an intense, brutal duel. This isn't just a skirmish. It's a clash of titans on a precarious, collapsing bridge. The metallic shriek of their swords clashing, the sparks flying with every parry and thrust, the rhythmic clang of their heavy footsteps on buckling metal. It's a symphony of deadly combat. Lockdown, with his precise, almost surgical movements, is a formidable foe. The bridge groans and cracks under their immense weight, threatening to plunge them into the depths below. It's a high-stakes, dramatic fight, punctuated by the metallic echo of their blows, leading to a crucial moment where Optimus finds himself momentarily vulnerable. In a truly heroic move, just as Lockdown has Optimus pinned and is about to deliver the fatal blow, Cade, witnessing his friend's peril, intervenes. With a well-aimed shot from his pistol, he blasts Lockdown in the back. The sharp crack of the gunshot, though small, against the metallic roars and crashes, rings out with immense significance. The sudden impact, the brief grunt of surprise from Lockdown, creates the critical distraction Optimus needs. Seizing the opportunity, Optimus, with a powerful roar of vengeance, thrusts his sword directly through Lockdown's chest, ending the bounty hunter's reign of terror. The metallic clang as Lockdown's lifeless body hits the ground signifies a major victory. It's a moment of pure teamwork, a testament to the bond between human and Transformer, where a simple human act saves the mightiest Autobot. With Lockdown finally deactivated, the immediate threat seems to diminish. However, Galvatron, ever the survivor, and still heavily influenced by Megatron's malevolent spark, takes advantage of the chaos. With a final guttural snarl and a burst of metallic transformation, he converts into his jet mode and streaks away into the night sky, escaping the battlefield. The whoosh of his flight, the distant hum of his engines fading into the urban din, signals that the war is far from over. He vows to return, his metallic voice echoing with a promise of future destruction. The remaining KSI drones, now without their primary commanders, are quickly dealt with by the Autobots and Dinobots. It's a victory, but a bittersweet one, knowing that Megatron, in a new form, is still out there, biding his time. The sounds of battle finally subside, replaced by the lingering echoes of Galvatron's sinister promise. With the battle won, the devastating seed is finally secured, preventing further harm to Earth. The exhausted but triumphant Autobots and humans regroup. Optimus, with a grave look on his metallic face, knows his duty isn't finished. He can't leave this dangerous technology to fall into the wrong hands again, and he needs answers about the creators who sent Lockdown. With a final, powerful roar of his engines, he ascends into the sky, holding the seed, leaving Earth behind. The booming sound of his ascent, the powerful whoosh of his jets, fills the air as he becomes a tiny speck in the vast expanse above. He promises to protect humanity, even from beyond the stars. It's a poignant farewell, a leader choosing to face a cosmic unknown to safeguard those he cherishes. The faint hum of his fading jets leaves a profound silence, a mixture of peace and uncertainty. The bond between Cade, Tessa, and Shane, strengthened by their harrowing ordeal, remains intact, a beacon of human resilience. Back on Earth, Cade, Tessa, and Shane, having faced down giant robots and government agents, share a well-deserved emotional reunion. The quiet embrace, the soft sighs of relief, the subtle sniffles. It's a moment of pure human connection after so much metallic mayhem. They're safe for now, but their lives are irrevocably changed. The hum of the city, once a backdrop to terror, now feels like a gentle reassurance. They stand together, a makeshift family forged in the fires of an alien war. Looking up at the stars where Optimus has ascended, it's a thoughtful and somewhat poignant ending. The future is uncertain, but their bond and the memory of the battles they fought will carry them forward. This film, with its spectacular explosions and thundering robot battles, ultimately reminds us that even in the face of cosmic threats, the strength of family and the courage of individuals can make all the difference. Sometimes, the biggest heroes are just regular folks with a rusty truck and a whole lot of heart.